y'all. Welcome back to Tammy Talks. I'm Tammy. Today we are talking Squid Game, episode 6 and episode 7. Before we get started, a huge thank you to everybody that's been watching these videos, commenting, subscribing to the channel, thumbsing up the videos, sharing them, all that good stuff. The analytics are like the analytics show me that people are actually sharing the content, which is awesome. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video on your way in or your way out, whichever works best for you. Let's get into it. So, this is episode 6 and episode 7 recap. Some of y'all wrote in the comments, y'all can't wait to see my reaction to episode 6 because y'all knew I was going to be pissed, right? Y'all knew I was going to be hot about it. Y'all knew it. Y'all knew it, and that's why y'all said that. So, episode 6 is called Gambu. So we're down to 17. No. Was it 17 people? No. Was it 30 something? Nonetheless, we're set to play marbles, okay? So, they tell everybody to pair up. And one thing I've noticed is businessman, because, I'm not saying their names because I don't want to butcher them. But businessman, whenever he has to pick a partner or pick a team or something, he never wants to be main character's partner. And I thought they grew up together. Am I missing something? Like, I thought they grew up together. They know each other. He has such like a disdain for him. Like, he really thinks he's better than main character. And it's like, my guy, y'all are in the same place. And it sounds like you in way more debt and way more trouble than he is. But by all means, sir, if you honestly and truly feel that you out here doing something that you're better than anybody else in here, whatever. So everybody gets paired up to play marbles. So businessman, before that, the annoying loudmouth heifer. Oh, she gets on my nose. So she is like, they're telling everybody to pair up. So she goes up to everybody. Oh my God, you want to be my partner? Because I can do everything except for the things I can't. Girl, that line has not worked in any of these games. Yet you use it every single game. So they pair everybody up. She notices she does not have a partner. So we see the guards like drag her ass out, and I'm like, they gonna kill her because she don't have no partner? What type of shit is that? And we hear a loud gunshot, and I said, well, at least she gone, because her voice is jarring. So businessman partners up with Ali. And it's like, yeah, because I think you're really smart and we can do this together. And it's like he always makes a point to throw these little disses at main character, which I don't like. Because as much as a screw up and a fuck up as main character can be, you can tell that deep down, he's a good guy. He's caring. He's empathetic. Like, he's clearly smart. He just made some bad decisions. He just made some bad decisions in life. So they're partnering up, and you get to pick whatever type of game you want to play with your marbles. There's no set game. It's just at the end. It's just that you guys have to set established rules, and then whoever loses, we don't know what happens. Shoot them up, right? So we main character partners with the old man. He's so nice because he keeps like that old man under his tuck. So the old man, who we know has like cancer in his head or has some type of lesion on his brain. He has something going on mentally. Excuse me, where he has these bouts where he like goes senile. So the main character is following this old ass man all throughout like the little set, because they do some of the dopest sets. So it looks like they're outside like a stoop where kids would typically play marbles. So he's following him through there, and it's kind of like, damn, we have to play. So they're playing some game where you have to guess if they have an even amount or an odd amount of marbles in their hand. If you get it correctly, they have to give you all the marbles in their hand. If they get it correctly, you have to give them however many marbles they had in their hand. So we see that Ali is kicking the businessman's ass. And he gets mad and like yokes him up, and it's like, you cheated, you lied to me. And it's like, whoa, bring that down. What are you yelling for? So my whole thing is like, you thought you was gonna be able to get over on Ali because let's be real. I believe that businessman thinks that because Ali is not Korean like the rest of them, that he's just beneath them. So he ends up cheating him because Ali is young and he just don't know no better. He just don't know no better. So he ends up cheating him and like sending him on this wild ghost goose chase, telling him to go check and see how everybody else is paired up, so that seeing how everybody else is paired up, so that they can try to join forces with them. It's some bullshit thing that don't even sound like it's legit. But Ali falls for it and he takes his bag of marbles because he's losing, takes the bag of marbles, sets it underneath his jacket, and then makes like a little pouch or whatever, and then puts the jacket on top of that. And I'm looking like, this is some bullshit here. Cause I knew he was gonna do some fuck shit when he covered it up. So then he takes the pouch, gives it to Ali, ties it around his neck, and it's like, good job, buddy. And I'm like, you full of shit. You piece of shit, man. So Ali is walking around, and I'm thinking, Lord have mercy. And he's checking everybody. And then he sees the 3-minute mark, which was the time that they set. So while Ali is out walking around doing nothing, he takes the marbles and goes up to the man and was like, look, I have his marbles. So then Ali comes back looking for him, and he sees his jacket still on the ground, and he sees like some of the rocks to the side. And when Ali opens his thing, is full of rocks. I said, I be damned. I will be the brown people can't win for shit. We can't win for shit. That pissed me off. I hope the fuck that he dies. Because, like, I get it. It's every man for themselves. But he on some bullshit. He's really on some bullshit. Like, don't try to get over on people that you think are weaker than you. And yes, I know that's the point of the game. But it's still, like, that was some bullshit. Y'all know it. That was bull. So I think the saddest part about that entire episode was the husband and wife who were partners, who basically had to decide who was going to win and who was going to lose. And, you know, they killing these people off rip. So not only are, you know that you're the reason your wife died, but you have to watch her get killed in front of you. So it kind of sucks. And then the old man, main character thought he was getting over on the old man. The old man is not dumb. And he was just kind of like, I'm going to let you can win because I'm old. You've been looking out for me this entire time. Which main character has. He kind of like took the old man under his wings. So the old man dies. And that was episode 6. So then we get to episode 7, which is called the VIPs. So they get back into the little lounging hall. Why is that loudmouth lady still there laying in the bed? And she said that they kind of felt bad for her because she didn't have a partner. They called her the weakest link. But they have a special rule that just because you don't get picked doesn't mean you have to automatically die. So she's able to stick around. So now we see that the VIPs are on their way. Who we come to see are a bunch of old, fat white men who are basically watching these people play these games and die for their own entertainment. They're betting, $1 million won and shit on them. So the black mask man, who is like one of the leaders, notices that the phone is hung up the wrong way. Right? So he's noticing that the phone is hung up the wrong way. So that lets him know that the intruder is still there. So he's, walking all throughout looking for him, but he ultimately has to go because the VIPs come in and he has to go show them around. And they come in with some little jazzy mess. Like, they look all expensive and stuff. Not the bullshit PlayStation symbols that the workers are wearing. So back down in the lounge hall, the man who lost his wife now wants to have the audacity to yell and scream and hoot and holler and say that, oh, we need to stop this. Let's get so many people together so that we can end the game, majority rules. Tell us you guys are crazy. No, no, sir. No, no. You and your wife were here the first time around, right? The fact that both of y'all came, for one, is. I hope y'all don't have no kids, but the fact that both of y'all came, for one, is something. So both of y'all asses come. Both of y'all are here, and then your wife dies, and so now you feel like everybody is inhumane and stuff like that. And businessman is like, nah, we done made it this far already. Why would we stop now? Which I agree with. Why stop now? But he's like, why would we stop now? You know, you made the decision to come. You did this, and like, kind of. And I'm like, businessman, again, you going. One second, Joe. And it's like, businessman, again, you going real hard in the paint for no reason. Like, he is such a condescending prick. And it's like, you don't have to be like that. Keep your head down, play the game the way you want, like the way that you feel you need to, but don't be an ass about it. Pissing me off. So, the VIPs are in like this like huge like I don't even know how to describe this room, but it looked lavish and expensive as fuck. So they're up in that room and they are getting, served like food and liquor and stuff like that. There's like naked men and women like disguised and, painted to look like animal print and stuff. And they're betting on the people. And they're saying that they're betting. This one white man's like he's betting on 69. Oh, nasty ass old man. But he said he's betting on number 69. And then we see number 69 hang himself. And it's like, at that point, at least keep trying. I mean, because let's be real. Everybody's going to die. Everybody's going to die. So I would at least at this point keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying to do the best that you can. And I kind of feel like I would rather go out with the gunshots as opposed to going out by hanging myself. Because, like, when they shooting these people, they getting you. So, excuse me, they're getting you. You are dying off rip. So it's not even a matter of, how you're going to die. It's a matter of when you're going to die at this point. So just go ahead and do it. So the next game is this bridge. On the bridge, there's a path. So this long bridge, each side is a step, like a piece of glass that you have to kind of jump to. One side is going to be tempered glass, which can hold the weight of two people. The other side is typical glass, regular glass, which if you jump to it, you're going to fall. So they have to literally jump to get across this bridge. So they're going through, and like these games are complete bullshit for one. So they're going through these games, going through this bridge, and everybody is kind of like, how are we supposed to know? So the first couple of people, they're thinking, yeah, I can really tell the difference. There is a way to tell the difference. It is due to like light. You kind of have to know what you're looking for, but you are able to tell the difference. So they're going through, and they get to a point where, a couple people have thought that they had it right. They're jumping and falling to their death. Horrible death, because not only are you falling from that high up, but you're falling on fucking glass. So first couple people kind of crashed. So now everybody is like, shit, I don't want to do it. You kind of have to remember which way to go. There was a man who was not moving fast enough. So people were like jumping up and pushing these people, saying get over because they have to get past. I think it was like a 10-minute timer. So, oh boy, with the tattoo on his face, who has been just a fake ass Mr. Tough Guy, he ends up pushing somebody over because this man is praying after he jumps to each square, praying to God and thanking God for keeping him alive, Lord, to see another square. So, but then when it's his turn to go first, when he's at the front of the line, he's like, I'm not going. I'm not dying for none of y'all on some bullshit because he's scared. So the man behind him, like, tries to push him. He pushes his ass down, kills him. So next up is old loudmouth lady. We know their history. He's been a dick to her. He's, really been out for self, but like in a really like disrespectful way. So he she comes up, she gets on, she was like, I'll pass you. She gets on the square with him, and she hugs him, and she's holding him so tight. And then she said, well, remember we said we was gonna go out together? It's gonna be us to the end. And she falls back and they die together. So then we have this man who said that he used to be a glass maker, so he knows the difference between the two. He just has to look at the reflection of the light off of the glass, and he will be able to tell. So he's going in, he's getting it going. The VIPs are like, oh, he can tell the difference. So the black masked man is like, all right, well, let me make it harder for them. So he turns the lights out, so now it's black in there, so you can't see. So the man is like, okay, well, who has something to throw? If I can hear the sound, I can be able to tell. So main character still has the marble from the old man, hands it to him. It bounces off, and then he's like, okay, I need something else to throw now for the other side. And no one has anything. And while they're trying to decide, businessman leans forward and pushes him. And everybody's looking like, what the fuck you push him for? So when he pushes him forward, you either have a chance of landing on the glass and shattering it, so they know to go this way, or you're going to land on the tempered glass and everybody knows that's the correct way. This man went through the glass and died, and everybody kind of looking at him like that was some bogus shit, but they only have about 10 seconds left, so they take the Kirk route and they all get to the other side. Once they cross the bridge, though, all the glass shatters and glass is flying everywhere and all this other stuff, and we see them with like cuts on their face because like little bits of glass are flying. You can tell that that girl, the pickpocket, is really hurt because she's holding her side. Now, I thought she was holding her side because she just got cut. We come to find out she had a big ass shard of glass in her, and when she pulls it out, she has to hurry up and tie it together so that she has to hurry up and try to tie it together so that she can stop the bleeding, because now they have like new little outfits and stuff to wear. So back with the VIPs, the cop is in there. He done hijacked somebody's outfit again because he good for doing that. So he's like serving the VIPs the liquor. There's the one old white man, a little nasty man I was talking about, 69, is telling him that he wants to go and have some fun with him and take the mask off. So they go to a VIP room, and he thinks that the cop is going to give him some head. And the cop actually looks like he grabs his balls and then pulls out his gun on him, and it's like, all right, so you got 5 minutes to tell me what you know. I might let you live, I might not. So he's been recording everything. He's able to get out of there. He jumps down like all these secret passageways in there. He gets the snorkel gear, and he is out snorkeling to the to another little part of the island where he's able to call back to the station to his boss, and it's like, y'all need to round up everybody, the army, the navy, like get all the police units. And his boss is like, what do you mean, what are you talking about, slow down. And it's like, listen, this nigga is telling you that it's some shit going on. He's giving you all the information that you need, and you asking so many questions. So that's where it kind of left off. I will be back for the finale, because I have two predictions on how I think this is going to go, because I either think that they kill you. I really think that they kind of kill you off at the end, and no one's going to win the money. Because let's be real, y'all, how are you even getting all that money back to your house? Where would you keep all that money? Where are you storing it? So I think they either kill you at the end, or they just turn you into one of them and you become the leader. But we'll find out. Check y'all later. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. I'll be back. Peace.